In 1957, Omega introduced 3 new collections, including the legendary Omega Speedmaster. However, this watch wouldn't become a household name until the mid-60s, thanks to its role in NASA's space program.
The Eagle has landed.
Due to the watch being so popular, Omega has released numerous limited editions of the Speedmaster, such as the Speedy Tuesday 1 and the Speedy Tuesday 2, also known as the Ultraman. The Speedmaster is probably the most popular model among our colleagues here at Chrono24, so we thought we'd ask a few of them to share their stories about their timepiece. We also prepared a fun little surprise for them to test their loyalty to their watch. So let's see what they have to say. So what did you bring with you today?
Speedy Tuesday 2.
Vintage Speedmaster 105-012.
Speedmaster Moonwatch Professional.
I checked Instagram and I saw that Omega was posting a teaser of the watch with the red seconds hand and the Speedmaster hand. So then in the following hours I kept checking Instagram, and then it was finally released and I immediately made a reservation. And it turned out that I was very lucky getting that reservation, because less than 2 hours our reservations were gone, all slots were gone. So.
With this watch I could check 2 boxes. I always liked the idea to own a vintage watch, as well as like having a just regular Speedmaster. And it's a super nice watch, and the only one that I would like more I couldn't afford, so this was perfect.
I went to my parents, of course, like, okay, mom and dad, I'm interested in buying this watch because like, I was not studying at home, I was studying in Mannheim. So like, if I spend like some money, I had to tell them. And they were like, okay, are you crazy? Are you ill? What's going on with you? Then I saved more and more money, and they were like, okay, yeah, do it. Like, if you're really up to this, because I also started like buying and selling sneakers and t-shirts and stuff, so they were like, okay, if it's your passion, like, do it.
You have another watch in front of you. Could you explain that to us?
Yeah, of course. That's like, I really like to tell the story because like my mom came to me and like, oh, what was like the watch, you know, you told me like the other one? And I was like, which one? Yeah, the one with the Croatian details. Yeah, it's your father's 50th birthday. What do you think? And I was like, okay, 3 months ago you told me like, don't spend that much money. And then she came to me and like, I was like, okay, why not? And then after 1 week, I got the watch, and my mom was like, okay, perfect. And when he got the watch, he was like, oh my God. And now the most funny thing is that he works in the kitchen. He's a chef, so he works all day, every day with this watch on his wrist. And I just sent him a screenshot of the value gone up, and he was like, oh, maybe I should consider selling the watch. And I was like, no, you better don't, because you have to keep it.
Some people are afraid of the manual wind movement, that they will forget to wind it or they don't like it. Have you had any fear of that?
Not at all. I think I have a personal preference for manual wind movements, actually.
You really feel how everything in the watch is like ticking and going around. So
I like cars with manual shift, and I like to touch my watch once a day, so that's not an issue for me at all.
Every once in a while you just take off the watch and look at it, and you wind it, and it just feels good. I think it's very pleasant.
A lot of people connect NASA and the moon landing with the Speedmaster. Did it play a role in your decision making when you went for the Speedmaster?
That's a cool addition to the whole picture, but the main factor is really the design.
No, I think it was a factor. It was not that I was a big space guy, but of course the story around the watch, together with the looks, it both was a pretty good combination to convince me to the first Speedmaster.
This watch went to the moon for a reason. It's very stable, very, very nice caliber, and etc. So it was for me very important, I would say. Yes.
You have 5 watches on the tray. When you remove the cover, is there one watch on the tray that I would say, okay, let's do a trade now, watch for watch? Which one would that be?
I'm excited, let's see.
The first Speedy Tuesday, I wrote myself on the list. I didn't get it, unfortunately, but I took it as an inspiration for my NATO strap.
What's that? That's interesting. That's a vintage one.
Can I pick 2?
Oh yeah, with the step dial as well.
Just a Snoopy.
.over 90 bezel.
And I really like this piece.
I really like this one. Yeah, I love the optics, the old logo, which is shiny. The contrast is very, very nice. And can I take it on?
Okay, so if I told you, okay, now you have to leave your Ultraman and take the vintage, you would do the trade?
Yeah.